Okay, so Dunkirk, directed by Christopher Nolan, has come out, and I gotta say, I was really impressed by this. I've been a fan of Christopher Nolan for quite some time, back before it was even cool to be a Christopher Nolan fan. A lot of his films here, and there's a few others as well, such as the following film, which came out in, I think it was like '98, really showed what a good director he is, and this film really does that as well, it has to be said. A lot of this film, what makes it so great is to do with the cinematography and so on. So if you've been a fan of what he's done before, I think you'll like this. Now, a lot of the same actors that he's worked with before come back. Some of the Christopher Nolan regulars, such as Tom Hardy and also Cillian Murphy. He was great in this as well, but they do have a fairly small role. There doesn't seem to be any kind of lead character in this, which is intentional. There's a few other new people to have worked with Christopher Nolan, such as Mark Rylance seen here. I personally thought he was the best part about this film. He was really given some great scenes and some great dialogue, because the majority of the film is about the event itself, not the actual people, which is something that has been criticised quite heavily. But that was obviously intentional. You know, no one person is more important than any other in this film. So what you get characters like Mark Rylance here, who really did kind of they were given more to work with than any of the others, in my opinion. Now, Kenneth Branagh was great in this as well. He had a few scenes. He's such a great actor, such a great director as well. So it was quite good to see him in this, because he needed somebody like that, really. There's a lot of other actors in this as well, kind of people that you might not have seen in other things before. That also did a great job. So a lot of the kind of no-name actors were quite good too. So it's something that I would recommend from that point of view. It's not like a Tom Hardy film. It's got Tom Hardy in it, but it's not a Tom Hardy film. Now, some of the the cinematography was amazing, and seeing this in IMAX as well, proper IMAX screen, the Bradford one, really did it justice, and the sound as well was something else. It really was. So it has to be said that it was the immersion into the film, which is why I think IMAX was such a great thing. Now, one final thing I'll leave this on. This guy that you see kind of in the middle on the right here was, I feel bad for the actor, really, to be honest. It was kind of highlighted when the trailer came out, teaser trailer about a year ago. This scene is actually in the film where this guy just clearly doesn't seem to be pulling the kind of reaction that you would expect in a scene like that. But they kind of cut that scene slightly and edited it so that his poor acting isn't really shown as much. It kind of cuts away and then cuts back, so his really awkward reaction wasn't part of the film there, and I think that was intentional. But anyway, I'm saying great film, really enjoyed it. Everybody that I know has seen this has said the same thing, so if you get a chance, go see it, but do see it in an IMAX if you can, because a lot of what is great about this film is the immersive environment that it really makes you feel a part of. So I'm giving this one a thumbs up. I'd give it an 8 out of 10, which is quite high up there. That's all I really have to say. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.